Hello and welcome to my on a binge video about the Marantz CD-85. Not as well known as others like 94, but quite as good. Well, at least I think so. Let's do some shows. I'll first show you something. It has this crazy feature of fast forward, and you can see it can go really fast towards the end, and there's of course a normal speed that you can advance and go back, and as you see it does that well. And this is the end of my 90-minute CDR. It's actually 84 minutes 30, as you see. So as you see, it has no problems playing not only CDRs but the 90-minute ones. Before I tell you more about the player, let me do some chores as I always do. A couple of tones. Track 8. Have a look here while you're doing that. This nice light that comes in when you hit play. See? That's track 8, which is interruption data layer, and we go to 15. That's the largest black dot on it. So that plays very well, no problems there. So having done the chores, we can play some nice music, and I tell you about the CD player. What is it? Well, it's a Marantz player from golden era, and it has the very nice DAC mechanism. The mechanism is the best ever made. CDM-1, the best Philips CDM-1 Mk2, and the chip is of course the single crown chip TDA-1541A S1. As you can see, it's got some hue selection. They were hand selected for the linearity. So what was wrong with this player? What was wrong with it was that it was doing crazy things. It would spin the CD wrong way around and all kinds of stuff like that. And I found that the voltage wasn't stable, from the power supply. So I took out the power supply board and started looking at some discontinuous. I was just measuring some voltages and suddenly it came good. So I thought it is intermittent, so bad connection, and hence I started looking for connections, but nothing of the sort. What it was is that some of the Philips capacitors on that board were just leaky. They were leaky, had the high ESR, which is equivalent series resistance, and stuff like that. So I replaced them, player was fixed. And then I thought to myself, well, on that board there is 20 more of them. Even though CD player played well, but I knew that there's 20 more of faulty capacitors. I'm not a fan of recapping things, but sometimes you have to. And it's not those red ones. The red ones are Elna Seraphine, and these are fine. These are top quality capacitors. This is generic Philips capacitors. So I asked a lot of friends, 3, 4, maybe 5 people. I said, would you replace them? Would you spend 3 hours on those things that nobody will pay for? Because, the CD player was still playing fine. And everybody said, no, when they fail, somebody will have to repair it. But I just couldn't let it go. So here they are. There was 20 on this board and 8 on that. So all these capacitors are there. A lot of work, but at least when I say I recondition stuff, well, that's reconditioning. This is not cleaned up yet. I'll clean it up. It's pretty good condition. There is, you can see, perhaps there's a couple of minor scratches there, but other than that, it's pretty much, no, it's very good. It's not like new, but it's pretty good. So I will now upload this video and take some pictures tomorrow and update the eBay ad. I thoroughly recommend it. It plays like crazy, up and down. I mean, you can sort of fast wind and rewind and jump tracks, and as you see, it plays them straight away. Well, that's all. Before I go, I'll just tell you what we're listening to. This is Swiss pianist of Polish origin, Nick Barszcz, one of his early recordings. What he does, what he likes to do is to play odd times, which was evident on the first track, but he does some crazy things. But it's all nice and quiet music. Thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.